So hello, big boy here, and I hope y'all are doing very well. And right, so yeah, the other day, right, I was just beating my meat on Twitter, right, to some anime hentai girls, don't judge me. And maybe I should stop doing that. But anyways, right, when I was scrolling through the hundreds and hundreds of hentai girls on my screen, something came up. Something caught my eye, for real. And let me get on a serious note, right, I'm gonna stop that joke, because this is pretty serious and weird, and I have to say, it's just disgusting. Let's take a look at what I stumbled upon. So it was the hashtag Twitter is over party, right? And what that means for those who don't know, right, is basically Twitter's getting canceled, or Twitter like needs to be shut down or something like that, right? But this happens all the time, right? As a joke, right? You either got stupid K-pop fans doing fan cams or whatever they're called, right? But this time it was different, because I also, while clicking on the Twitter is over party hashtag, right, I also stumbled upon this article from the New York Times, and y'all won't believe what it says, but it says, right, Twitter refused to remove inappropriate child videos, right, because it didn't violate policy lawsuit. And this got me thinking, right, there's a lawsuit that is forming because Twitter is doing a terrible job at enforcing their policies, right? Like, they're doing a dog shit job. And also, I don't know much about politics, honestly. We just got a new president and all that jazz, right? And I don't even know if this should be like considered politics, right? But I feel like this shit should be common sense, right? Like, that child inappropriate, that CP stuff, right, shouldn't be going on. It shouldn't be going around, right? Like, how is there no Twitter policy to remove this type of shit? And also, it is easy, and I might ruffle a few feathers here, right, but it is easy. Like, it is so fucking swift to remove Trump from every single platform, right, for some shit, cause Trump bad, right, cause Trump bad, Trump not good, right? But when it comes to it, and all jokes aside, right, but when it comes to CP, why is Twitter acting like it's hard to take it off? Or like it's so fucking hard to make a new freaking policy to make it go away? Why is Twitter acting like this? Are they blind? Like, does the CEO of Twitter not see this shit? Or the people who work on the policy shit? And I'm glad Twitter is getting sued for this, because it truly doesn't make any sense, man. Like, I'm glad Twitter got canceled over this shit, and I'm just glad they're getting canceled, really. I feel like they should be canceled to the ground until they actually like make a policy to remove this disgusting stuff from the platform, because sheesh, it ain't looking good for Twitter. And let's take a look at the article from the New York Times. So it says, Twitter refused to take down widely shared P-word images and videos of a teenage sex trafficking victim because an investigation did not find a violation of the company's policies, a scathing lawsuit alleges. So once again, in the article as well, it says Twitter refused. Like, Twitter is literally saying Trump bad, CP this weird stuff good. Like, this ain't right. And the article also goes on with, the federal suit filed Wednesday by the victim and his mother in the Northern District of California alleges that Twitter made money off the clips, which showed a 13-year-old engaged in sex acts and are a form of child sexual abuse material, or CP. The suit states, oh hell no, Twitter made money off of this horrible situation, and the child was 13 in the video. Like, what the fuck? How does Twitter do it? How does Twitter do this? Just awful. It's just awful on Twitter's part, bro. But later in the article it says, right, early Thursday Twitter declined to comment to the post, but later in the day reversed course and sent a statement by email. Twitter has zero tolerance for any material that features or promotes child sexual exploitation. We aggressively fight online child sexual abuse and have heavily invested in technology and tools to enforce our policy, a Twitter spokesman wrote. Man, them tools must fucking suck then. Them tools must be retarded. God damn. So at first Twitter was like, oh, we ain't gonna comment on this, because there wasn't like anybody like talking about it. Oh, nobody gonna know about this, right? So we as Twitter are not gonna do anything about it. And then a couple hours later, right, as soon as this shit gets big and it gets more traction and more people talk about it, right, and gets seen by more people, right, Twitter's like, oh shit, we gotta do something. We need to say something now. All right, get the PR statement. Get the PR statement that we say every time. And this shows how Twitter doesn't like care about their own policies, or don't even like try to uphold them. Like, this is truly crazy, you know? Oh, some black dude said the N-word 5 years ago, he gets banned. But this CP shit on Twitter, nah, we think it's fine. We're Twitter, we think that's fine. Yeah, no. Well, I think I'm gonna end the video right there. Please leave a fat juicy like on it if you enjoyed. and want Twitter to be held accountable as much as I do for their actions. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more, turn on that bell, follow me on Twitter at ppboyhd, and on Instagram at justbigboy. And yeah, I'm gonna go watch some more hentai. And muñaño!